I can't believe it's already been a week, everybody. Hey, I miss everybody here. This is week 2 of the new Amazing. Of course, last week we broadcast every day as part of my birthday celebration, and I thank everybody who jumped in for that. So this week we're going to settle into once a week, and what I'm probably going to do in the future is I have an idea. We're going to do some pop-up interviews with amazing people. So those of you that are in the new Amazing group, you'll get notified of those, and then I'll probably run this stuff to my personal Facebook profile for a while as well. But in the short term, if you really want to see this content, see these broadcasts, jump in the new Amazing group. A couple things about that. Hey, what is it? What's it about? And for me, I'm taking another course called The New Normal, and it's just about helping sales professionals emerge into this new environment, this new world that we're in. And I was just thinking to myself, as taking the course, absolutely the content in The New Normal is wonderful. But I was like, why would I settle for the normal? I want to settle for the amazing. And so that's why I started this broadcast called The New Amazing. And so I'm looking for people who are moving to someplace special as we move through this time. I also want to acknowledge that for the most part, I'm putting out a pretty flowery message here. And it doesn't mean that I'm not in tune with what's going on in the world. I feel it deeply. There's a lot of people going through a lot of pain. I myself am going through a lot of pain, but the reason why I'm doing this is during this pause, I just think that there's an opportunity for us to try some new things. The pause is an opportunity for us to get in touch with our feelings, get in touch with what's going on inside of ourselves, review some past dreams, review some past goals, review some things that you want to get done in life, because we may never get a pause again. This is actually an opportunity, and I don't want to be Pollyanna with you, but it is really an opportunity. People are going to look back on this period and say there's a certain group of people that chose to do something special, chose to take a path that was going to be different. And what's really cool is in this group I'm in, but be quite honest, they trend a little bit older. A lot of salespeople have been working in the long sales careers, and they're not necessarily technology experts, but these people are just jumping in and doing it. I've never been in a group that where when they teach you something, people just jump out and do it. It's like action every day. And so it's like, hey, I found my peeps. I found the people who love to make things happen, are really stoked about life. So a couple things. Hey, I'm just getting started. I invited what I call my George Costanza group here. That is All My Worlds Colliding. I'm in the live event business, work for Prestige AV and Creative. I deliver tremendous events for corporations, associations, and right now we are helping them with this challenging time. A lot of people are saying, is your business decimated? It's changed, but it's actually given us an opportunity to be there for our clients in a way that maybe we've never really had to. We're in pain together, and that's really a special time when we can actually both say, hey, how are we going to get our needs met? Prestige, how do we find business? How do we serve our employees and continue to employ them? And then how do we serve you, getting your message out to the clients? And we know that meeting in person is not viable. And so that's what's really fun about this. I don't know if anybody's out there. I'm going to see if I can pull up the broadcast here on Facebook. So just forgive me for looking a different direction. I am out on my wife has dubbed it the veranda. I call it the porch. In fact, the Wi-Fi that I have out here is called the porch, but it is a veranda. I'm going to give you guys a little sneak peek here. It is also Barbie heaven right now. And I really just am committed to working out in this beautiful weather today. I've set up my outdoor set. You can see we're living out on this porch. It's been so nice. But look, we got Barbieville here. Everything Barbie. We got a lot of Barbie cars. We got cushions. I mean, we're living out here, but it's wonderful. So that's something that's been a major life change for me too. Is Megan and I, we lived in Pleasant Ridge, lovely community. We loved our house, but it was tiny. We needed some space. I needed some space. My creative juices needed some space. And we've been here about a year. We love our neighborhood. We love just the community here and our ability to actually have some personal space within our house. We went from 1,200 to 2,500 plus a finished basement. Many days I feel like I'm swimming in space because I've lived in 1,200 for the past 15 years. But let me see if anybody's out on this broadcast. I know people like getting their names popped up here. I don't even know if I'm live for sure. Let's see what's going on here. Let me see if anybody's out on this broadcast. Oh. So I'll turn off that audio here. Can you guys still hear me? Anybody out there? Let's see. Do I have some comments popping in? I'm doing too many things at once. All right. We got Randy Chaffee. Randy, you're going to have to tell me how to pronounce your name. I don't know how. It probably is just Chaffee, but I keep saying Chaffee. And good morning, Randy. And then Luann, my birthday buddy. She's on vacation, and she joined us here this morning. So definitely jealous of her. I'm probably not going to get my vacation in until a little bit later in the in July, but definitely looking forward to that. So, hey, thanks, Randy and Luann, for stopping by. A couple other things about that are going on for me. The new amazing, what's been going on this week for me? Well, I've been broadcasting in other places. I've been testing out some waters in LinkedIn. I've been sharing stuff about what I call the virtual quotient, and that would be how to raise your game in the virtual aspect of meetings and events. I also have been challenging myself to post very personal content here. I've been challenging myself to reach out to people in a new way. But I kind of stumbled onto something this morning, and I think it's kind of like it's what's going on for people right now. And I call it the self-unconscious. Like a lot of us think it's a bad thing to be self-conscious. And it can be. It can prevent you from moving forward. But I think most of us are self-unconscious. And what that means is that we've shut down our dreams. We've shut down our ideas. And the reason why you feel uncomfortable is because you're self-unconscious so much that when you start doing things like what I'm doing here with Facebook Live, I remember, for those who are closer to my age group, recording on cassette tapes growing up and hearing your voice and being like, oh my God, I can't believe I sound that way. And I think as we get into this video world or continue in this video world and we see our faces on camera, we get self-conscious. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's actually a good thing. It just means that you actually have feedback now. You have a reference point for how you're showing up in the world, and you're probably not living at the level that you would like to live. You're not living big enough. And so you get a little self-conscious. So what I love about right now is the world is so raw and our rugs collectively have been pulled out from all of us, is that we're all self-conscious right now. We're no longer unconscious. We are awake, and being awake allows us to do new things. It allows us to take on new challenges. And that's why I do what I do. This is very painful to turn on a camera and just start talking. You may think it's easy for me. It's not. I have all the same things. Am I boring? I probably am. Does anybody care what I'm saying? Are they going to say he just loves to be on camera? He's just on this. Who is he to do that? Why is he wearing a yellow shirt? Why am I wearing a yellow shirt? Because it's bright. It's joyful. Why am I out on the porch today? I've been locked up in a 4th bedroom office for 3 months. And about Wednesday of this week, I realized I'm cooped. So I worked outside all day yesterday here on the porch, or the veranda, as Megan would say. And it's been great. So I went ahead and grabbed my extra monitor, brought my camera, my microphone down here, and I'm just having a good time with it. What does next week look like? I'm working with a couple people who have commented, some amazing people. We're going to have a little pop-up interview in the next couple weeks. Got some people that might be calling in from Maui, some people calling in from Australia, a variety of places. Of course, I'm happy to bring in my new friends that are in Iowa and that are in Oklahoma and things like that. But I'm going to be bringing some amazing people for you to see. I do encourage you a couple things. One is if you're in the live event industry and you're part of my mix, catch my videos over on LinkedIn. I might post a link here for that at some point. I do have a YouTube channel that's kind of my Costanza world that has both these inspirational videos, it has my customer delight videos, and it has my elevate your VQ videos. So that'll be everything. If you look up Brian Monahan on YouTube, you should find it. It's a pretty new channel. Go like it, but I haven't built it fully out, but I'm archiving all these videos out to YouTube as well. So for anybody that wants to do that, go do that. Another thing is I don't expect you to stay in this group. I am going to broadcast the personal profile for a little bit. I do not expect you to stay in the New Amazing if it's not a match. I just went ahead and invited in just a large group of friends for those who've joined. I appreciate that, but I don't expect you to stay if it's not a match for you. I am going to be going live a fair amount. It's going to have some interruptions. But if you want to play along, who do we got here? Yeah, for those out there, if you want your name and face up here, go to StreamYard.com/Facebook. But let me see if I can figure out who that is and give you a shout out. But yeah, we're all self-conscious right now. Time to take a look inside and see what this is all about. Thanks for naming that. So true. Love these videos and posts. I don't know who that is, but I love it. I'll take it. So I'll catch it on the replay. But yeah, absolutely, we're self-conscious, but that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing, as I mentioned. So thanks for commenting, whoever that might be out there. Let's pull that stuff away. Yeah, and I have my monitors flip-flop, so I get confused. The mouse goes this way to get the monitor on that side. But hey, thanks for stopping in. I'm rambling. I'm just having a good time. I'll be quite honest. I love to have an opportunity to talk to people. That's all I really want to do, to be quite honest. I just love to talk. I love to have conversation. I love to help people move forward in life. And so if you're into that, stay in the New Amazing group. If you're not, feel free to move on. I won't fault you for it. We'll still be friends. If you have somebody that you think this is worthwhile, share it with them. And I'm going to build it out more, and I'll have a blog, and you'll be able to subscribe to a newsletter. If you want to do that, shoot me a note, and I'll add you to the list so that you can stay up to date on things. But I'm just living my life, stepping into it, being willing to see where this goes, no matter how ridiculous it looks. And I think most people, on another point, and I just want to share this as a very underlying opinion I have, is that people just want to show up and be known for who they really are. At the end of the day, that is our most important need as humans, is to be known for who we really are. And so I think that's why there's so much concern when people show up into these live streaming scenarios, as you're just faced with, I am going to share the real me right now, and are people going to accept me, or are they going to reject me? And since our inherent need as humans is to be accepted and loved, when you go out and put yourself on the line, you're risking rejection. But back to the original thoughts of the New Amazing, danger and fear are not the same thing. For the most part, most people's lives are not going to be ruined by this Facebook Live experience, or sharing their ideas in a blog post, or writing a book, or sharing their opinion. Politics, maybe, but hey, for your genuine, great, valued ideas in the world, you're not going to be at any loss for sharing that. In fact, people are going to rally around you when you get vulnerable. So it's a long video today. Since I'm only doing it once a week, you might get me for 20 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever. But have a wonderful weekend. Find your yellow shirts. Say yes. Start now. Be amazing. See you back next week. Fridays at 9. The New Amazing. Love you.